Once again, Noragami. Once again, with the god-awful cliffhanger. I tell you right now, man. That ending is such a fucking troll. Like, you see Ibisu, Yato, coming out. All of a sudden, Izanami grabs Yato, drags him back down in the underworld. GG. End of episode. I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, are you really fucking serious, Noragami? You just end the episode like that. Like, really? Really? It was getting so fucking good, they're about to escape him, and yoink! Fucking just yoink Yato back down into the fucking underworld. Like, what? Okay, so, besides the cliffhanger, let's just move on. The beginning. Yes. Hiyori. Yes, 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 yes. Hiyori, fucking amazing. Just fucking amazing. Hiyori, what you did at the beginning of this episode was too damn good. When you sat there and pretty much rejected this dude that kissed you, fucking hell yes. Oh yes. Getting to see Hiyori do that, just rejected him, ran off. I'm so happy. Like, my salt levels are a little bit lower now after that, because I'm like, yes, Hiyori does not have feelings for this guy. She's fucking upset, and then she ran away, and then Yato got remembered by Hiyori, so hell yeah. So one thing I want to point out is that Hiyori got her memories back quite fast in this episode, which I didn't expect to happen, because I thought that would be more of a crucial plot point, because of certain events in recent episodes of Noragami. For instance, if you forget a god and a god is forgotten, they disappear, and they've completed their usefulness, and Hiyori forgetting Yato I thought would be a more, I guess, emphasized point in this episode, or at the very least this arc, but it clearly was not. I mean, it is emphasized, but it wasn't, like, the main point of this episode. Hiyori got her memories back, but she didn't really say anything. She didn't really say nothing to Yukine. She didn't really say anything to anyone else. She kept it to herself, and I feel like because of this experience, maybe Hiyori's going to go out of her way to try to remember Yato and Yukine. For instance, she was looking up gods. Like, she was going out of her way to research different gods, folklore, and different things like that, trying to figure out where Yato originates from, and I feel like eventually, somewhere down the road, Hiyori's probably going to discover something that might lead to Yato's origin, which might make it to where Hiyori might not be able to forget. Because, I mean, if I was Hiyori, and I didn't want to forget someone, okay? Like, if I straight up did not want to forget anything about someone, I would clearly be writing this shit down everywhere. Like, I'd put it on my door, I'll put it where I constantly, like, you know, go to. For instance, let's say I, played a game a lot, okay? Like, I played this certain game a lot. I would put, next to the game disc, I'd put, like, fucking, okay, Yato is a god, make sure you don't forget him. I put something like that. You get my point. So, Hiyori, I feel like, is going to take steps to try to remember and not forget Yato and Yukine, because there was that moment where she was about to forget them, because that scary moment when she was just walking, and all of a sudden she heard a voice, and she didn't even really know who it was. She was just hearing a voice, and she was scared. She's like, what the fuck is going on? And, I mean, think about this. If you heard this voice talking to you, would you think you're going crazy? Like, you probably would. Let's just be fucking real here. You'd think you're going crazy if you just heard a voice and you saw no one around. You'd be fucking scared. So, seeing that scene, I can understand Hiyori was probably scared. And then when she realized who it was, she's like, oh my god, I just forgot. So, this kind of reveals that she can get back her memories if she does forget. But also, I wonder how she's going to stop this from happening. Okay, so the next things to move on into, it would probably be the segments with Ibisu and Yato's relationship, and how they were bonding, that bromance between them. So, Ibisu, as I already said, I think a couple of times in previous episodes, I felt like Ibisu had some form of nobler goal. For instance, he did not have an evil intention. He was a good guy that just had this misunderstood goal. And this episode kind of clarifies that a little bit by letting us know that he doesn't really have that bad of intentions. He actually is wanting to do good by humanity and other gods and stuff, and he doesn't want to do anything necessarily evil. And when you find that out, you can see why Yato was actually starting to care for him and wanting to save him. Instead of having, like, supposedly this father person wanting to control Yato, Yato's like, I'm trying to save you out of my own means. I'm not listening to someone else. That was a pretty cool scene. I like the bonding between these two characters, and it let me respect Ibisu a lot more after this episode. Izanami. Creepy. I feel so sad for her as well, because, I mean, this poor god wants someone to be around, but no one's around. Nobody wants to stay around her. They keep fucking trolling her and running away from her. It makes me sad a little bit. It really does. I mean, imagine if you were trapped in a dark abyss, I mean, you wanted someone to talk to, and every time you feel like you're about to have a friend, they just straight up lie to your ass and then run away. Like, they kick you in the balls and run. That's kind of what they're doing to, you know, Izanami, even though she, I guess, doesn't have balls. You get my point. The thing is just, it's fucked up, because she just wants a friend. And just someone needs to become her friend, really. That needs to happen. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.